and notes. It can also take JSON and download that, which is useful for AI, so that you can summarize what was discussed and done. And I've also got some PDF archives and other stuff here, but it's kind of like an automated system of archiving and building assets that can be used to build our activities, and is sort of a bigger picture, you know? And this is useful for if someone is new, they want to see like what was discussed and what the group is working on. It's a longer sort of memory horizon than currently, which is only like discussing what happened at the last meetup. So it's like going from 1 to like 4x sort of memory improvement. And that can also be useful for decorating the spaces that we have meetings in, so that it's not like walking into an empty office. Instead, you can walk into a place that regens with live data. Okay, this I need to refresh, but I'll show you an example how this might look in a virtual space. And planning to do a manifold contract for such. Maybe if I get some good generation algos going, then I could do something custom or Zora. But so here's like a space I've got for kind of visualizing what we've been working on within Neon Biddle with DAO Town, and just building this virtual Silk Road concept out. You know, we're starting here in M3, and we've got a bunch of stuff going on within this network, and building out the festivals and sort of like checkpoints and these sort of embassies between. And I'm trying to also find ways of building bridges, you know, so like on Cyber and hyperfy kind of had some tension, because like on Cyber has 100x the resources and 1000x the reach, and been mostly just kind of like trying to obtain future parity without really finding ways that we can align. And you know, that's why I tried working on that gallery, and I've got some plans over here on creating a collection. But what if the work in progress can be art itself, not just the finished pieces like a home space project, but the plans, you know, the proposals, the art room, this arrangement of images spatialized on a wall? Why can't that be art, so that people can also start to think about the broader picture and what's happening in real time, versus having that latency of only what's, you know, being developed and then released, and then it may or may not work out, but you know, you're just kind of a consumer in that relationship, rather than like co-producer, someone who's has a seat at the table per se. So that's kind of where my head's been at, you know, in terms of virtual production. I've been thinking about it from the pre-production POV, and how we can make an NFT collection that can start to put people into an art room sort of setting. And, you know, also maybe doing some mood boarding, and this can be a cool way of measuring what people really like, based on how it does organically in the market. You know, like if we make a mood board on solar punk sort of aesthetic stuff, then release it, you know, then we ship something, and we can then have something on the wall to discuss the further continuation of these ideas. Let's see what else we've got. M3 TV vprod storytelling. This was 4 months ago though. Oh yes, we need to set up this as a Dework template. So M3TV vprod, community suggestions. Maybe I can do templates over here. So I can do this can be a place where people can pitch new ideas. So it can be like pitch a grant proposal Okay. So with this, then people can add in some notes or use this as a prompt. So I was thinking, enter your proposal here. If we can create a nice task template, then each proposal can then just be fed into GPT-4 for sort of making it a really good proposal. I've done that before with Omi Group, and it turned out like way better than I thought. I think I have it here. Here. I used GPT-4 for this. And it even like made a table and stuff. So like got the intro, the benefits, budget breakdown, and specs. Nice clean proposal. I should have added the prompt here. But imagine that. You want to pitch an idea for, you know, a virtual production that we can do, music video, maybe a short movie or remix of such, maybe some animation, interop stuff that we can do. Like, it's insane how much opportunity there is out there. There's so many new tools and software that's being released. We need a fun creative project to really test bed it on. Yeah, I can be like, this part gets fed into. Here is the, how did this go? I just took this from MetaFactory. So it's like, these are the guidelines for a proposal format for making to the M3TV virtual production for a answer below the this is below each or under the dashed lines. It then gets later processed with 54. All right. Idea, images, content, screenshots here. And drag and drop. MP4, GIF, PNG, JPEG, etc. Bet people didn't know that. All right. Since I'll just invite people. Now, if you check the chat, tell me if you can like add a suggestion to such.